Hello, hey, so people, how's it going with everybody? Uh, I had some free time, it's late night at my end. It's um, like 11 o'clock in the night. Yeah, it's almost bedtime for me. I don't usually go to bed that early. Go to bed like maybe at midnight, uh, somewhat around that time. I'm usually up by 7 or 8 in the morning, and then depending on day schedule, uh, if we get time for afternoon naps, those are also nice, those are also favorable. Like if I'm taking afternoon naps twice or thrice in a week, then in that case, like, my evenings are very much charged up. I have different mindset in the evening uh, because you take like small nap, and you take nap of hour and a half, take a nap of an hour in the afternoon. uh, that gears you up uh, for the evening. So it's Monday night at my end. We're in first week of December 2024, and today was work from home for me. uh, yeah, wasn't that bad, it was okay. So with everybody, so with everybody you know I usually go upstairs at night time, or late in the evening, and over there we have more space, so I can make these videos more comfortably as compared to when I'm in my room. So I thought I'll just make a quick video and connect with the guys out there. uh, Nothing much with me, just same old. I have like a couple of articles with me. These are articles with a lot of details. I thought I'll give them a try, uh, and connect with you guys. So yeah, let's get done with the work first. So let's get started and uh, try to uh, cover these couple of articles that are coming out of my journal. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a try. So let's see what it says. Now both of these articles are coming out of editorial pages. So let's get started. Let's see what it says. Says, cabinet's decision to approve 12 new industrial cities with an investment of $3.6 billion, which is $3,600 million, is impressive in intent. So it says that there was a decision by cabinet that approved 12 new industrial cities, and the investment was of around uh, $3,600 million, which is $3.6 billion. And further it says, spread across 10 states, these projects aim to boost domestic manufacturing, to building to boost domestic manufacturing by building greenfield cities, yeah, embodying plug and play and walk to work concepts. Further says that million direct jobs and 3 million indirect jobs could be created through the initiative, which is to 45 by 2027. A follow up to a budgetary announcement, the 12 cities would add to 8 such cities that are already under different stages of implementation. That some success has been achieved in investment terms at 4 industrial cities that are in place is cause for optimism here. For instance, Tata's announced a mega investment of $11.4 billion for a semiconductor fab unit earlier this year. Yeah. So far it was self-explanatory. Well, it says that there are around 12 new industrial cities are coming up with an investment of $3.6 billion, and many of the great features of these industrial cities will be like plug and play and walk to work concepts. And then these projects, they can create around million direct jobs and 3 million indirect jobs. Further, these 12 cities would add to 8 such cities that are already under different stages of implementation. Furthermore, Tata announced a mega investment of $11.4 billion for a semiconductor fab unit earlier this year. Let's keep it going, guys. Just give me a sec. I'm just giving it a read real quick. Okay. Yeah, further it says Make in India, launched in 2014 with fanfare, was meant to increase manufacturing share of GDP to 25% by 2025 and create 100 million additional jobs. Those targets will not be met by next year. The earlier SEC policy had also failed to achieve its objectives. How vigorously projects are pursued post announcements is a key factor here. Yeah, further says that this initiative called Make in India, which was launched in 2014, uh, and it was meant to increase manufacturing share of GDP to 25% by 2025 and also create 100 million additional jobs. Now, these targets will not be met by next year. So, these were the objectives that were failed to achieve. And further concludes how vigorously projects are pursued post announcements is a key factor here. Let's keep it going. Let's move on to the next paragraph. Okay, says industrial cities work best when planned alongside larger urban development of chosen sites. This is the experience of China. Success of the initiative would also hinge on coordination with the states, some of which are ruled by opposition parties. Okay, so this paragraph, it just gives an example of China, like how industrial cities work best when they are planned alongside larger urban development of chosen sites. Let's keep it going. Further says that investment by Indian companies is yet to pick up, and foreign direct inflows has been on a declining trend for the past 2 years. Creating infrastructure is a sound policy, but a change in investment climate is a must if policy is to translate into results. Hey guys, this was self explanatory. Again, yeah, let's keep it going further. It's a big article. Yeah, okay. Uh, I think we have already covered the whole article. Yeah, yeah. So we had a lot of details from this article, that we just covered. It had like 3 or 4 big paragraphs. Was talking about how foreign direct inflows and investment by Indian companies is yet to pick up, and how foreign direct inflows has been on a declining trend for the past 2 years. Well, and then it also gives example of China, like how they have been successful in their endeavors, like how they have become world's uh, second largest economy, at around 14 or 15 trillion dollars, which is again a lot of fucking money. After United States at 24, 25 trillion dollars, something like that, I guess. So this article was about new industrial cities that were recently announced, and uh, the cost estimate of these projects was of around $3,600 million. And then again, there were around eight more industrial cities that were coming up that are at different stages of implementation. And then also about Tata's, how they announced a mega investment of uh, $11,400 million for a semiconductor fab unit earlier this year. Also, further talked about, you know, how this initiative called Make in India, which was launched in 2014, a decade ago, how it was meant to increase manufacturing share of GDP to 25% by 2025 and create around 100 million additional jobs. And further says the targets will not be met by next year. Yeah, and these objectives has failed to achieve. And it concludes by saying, how vigorously projects are pursued post announcements is a key factor. Well, that's all from this article, guys. I wanted to give it a try because it has a lot of critical information about coming up projects in a country, about mega investments, about a GDP share coming out of manufacturing sector, about different policies. Yeah. Also about foreign direct inflows and investment by uh, Indian companies. Yeah. Also, a lot of these articles talk about success models uh, coming out of Asian economies, which have gained a lot of momentum in past few decades, such as Korea, China, Japan. Yeah. Oh, okay, so there were a couple of articles that I wanted to give it a try on. So let's move on to the next article. This is again, we have like three, four big articles in this article. Three, four big paragraphs with a lot of details. And let's see what it says. Says after 75 years of development effort, 85% of our workforce remains unemployed. 85% of our works remains employed in agriculture or enterprises with fewer than 10 workers, where value added per worker remains low. At independence, Nehru opted to industrialize by first building highly capital intensive heavy industries such as steel and machinery of all kinds. With meager savings for investment in the 1950s and 1960s, heavy industries could not take industrialization far. Nor could the Indian heavy industry compete against its counterparts from capital abundant industrialized countries operating on significantly larger scales. At the other extreme, starved by capital, small scale enterprises in light industries could not compete in the world market both because of their tiny scale and poor product quality. Yeah, guys. So I just gave it a read. These couple of big paragraphs. I just gave them a read, and these are very much self-explanatory. It's not like fucking Shakespeare English. so, yeah, says after 75 years of development efforts, 85% of our workforce remains employed in agriculture or enterprises with fewer than 10 workers, where value added per workers remains low. Very much self-explanatory. Yeah. Okay. And then at independence, Nehru, who was the first prime minister of the country, uh, he opted to industrialize by first building highly capital intensive heavy industries such as steel and machinery of all kinds. And then further says with meager savings for investment in the 1950s and 1960s, heavy industries could not take industrialization far, nor could the Indian heavy industry compete against its counterparts from capital abundant industrialized countries operating on significantly larger scales. At the other extreme, starved by capital, small scale enterprises in light industries could not compete in the world market both because of their tiny scale and poor product quality. Yeah, guys, it's very much self-explanatory, like how after independence in 1950s and 1960s, just because of meager savings for investment, uh, heavy industries could not heavy industries could not take industrialization far enough. Yeah, let's keep it going further. Yeah, let's keep it going further. Says highly competitive at independence. The Indian textile industry boasted an 11.3% share in the world market in the 1948 to 1958 period, the same as Japan. In the 1950s, with US and UK partially exiting this industry, India had excellent prospects of expanding its share in the world market. However, it lost the race to Japan because government of the day denied the large mills licenses to make new investments, to expand and modernize machinery, imposed high excise duties on them to protect the small scale enterprises, and required them to devote a part of their production capacity to manufacture khadi. Yeah, it's again very much self-explanatory. Like how, how at independence, Indian textile industry, it had share of 11.3% in the world market in the 1948 to 1950 period, which was the same as Japan. And then in the 1950s, United States and United Kingdom were partially exiting this industry. We're talking about textile industry right now. And then India had good prospects, not just good prospects, but excellent prospects of expanding its share in the world market. But it lost the race to Japan because government of the day denied large mills licenses to make new investments, to expand and modernize machinery, imposed high excise duties on them to protect the small scale enterprises, and required them to devote a part of their production capacity to manufacturing khadi. Like how after independence, India had such a big share of around 11.3% of the world market in textile industry, which was the same share as Japan. And how come United States and United Kingdom were exiting the market, and uh, and then India had excellent prospects to increase its market share further, but then it lost its race against Japan just because of some of the failed policies. Yeah, couldn't industrialize further. Let's keep it going further. In developing countries that have been industrialized successfully, the abundant factor, labor, has undergone constant skill upgradation. It initially worked with simple machinery in light manufactures, and then, as incomes rose and capital accumulated, moved to work with more and more complex machinery in industries of rising capital intensity. This process has led to a steady rise in labor productivity. But by placing nearly all capital into heavy industries and nearly all labor in agriculture and small scale enterprises. India has denied labor this opportunity. Okay, this was again very much self explanatory. The small paragraph, like how it further says, in developing countries uh, that have been industrialized successfully, the abundant factor, labor, has undergone constant skill upgradation. It initially worked with simple machinery in light manufactures, and then, as incomes rose and capital accumulated, moved to work with more and more complex machinery in industries of rising capital intensity. This process has led to a steady rise in labor productivity. But by placing nearly all capital into heavy industries and nearly all labor in agriculture and small scale enterprises, India has denied labor this opportunity. Yeah, that's what this article was about, guys. I wanted to these two articles a try. You know, uh, uh, the second article, what was about, I just covered, like how uh, after independence, uh, series of events and series of failed policies led to uh, decline in industrialization in our country. Yeah. Further, it also talked about uh, textile industry post independence. They also talked about how come uh, majority of the labor in our country are working in agriculture and uh, small enterprises, adding less value. Yeah, that's what the second article was about, guys. So I thought like I'll try these two articles in my coming video, and that's what it was about. You know, I told you there were a lot of details in these two articles, so I wanted to give them a try. Uh, a lot of statements were self-explanatory, for sure. I just gave them a read twice, so uh, maybe you guys can correlate what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, so my journal is quite up to date right now. Uh, I have more interesting articles in my journal. I also update my journal with quotations uh, and then random writings from time to time. Yeah, it's just part of my hobby, maintaining my journal. It's fun for me, I guess. There's like so much crucial information out there, so many interesting stats, uh, mesmerizing figures uh, that can blow people's mind from time to time. Sounds unbelievable uh, at the initial phase. But that's what this research is all about, yeah, guys. It's all about mesmerizing you, I guess. Well, there was this a commercial going on. The music just stopped. I don't have paid subscription. Never mind. Allow me a moment until this commercial is gone. I'll just play the music further on. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so we're good to go now. Oh. Oh. So what's up with everybody, guys? So with everybody, I'm sure. I hope life is great. Life is good with all of you. Excited for. Uh, we're excited for December. We're excited for winters. We're excited for snow. We're excited for vacations. Winter vacations with family, with friends, solo traveling. All part of life. Uh, so. Uh, we have Christmas, New Year's coming up, and then we have, uh, you know, 2025 coming up. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Uh, uh, so what's up with everybody? Nothing much with me, just same old. Told you guys, just regular weekday for me. I was working from home. Uh, wasn't that bad for me. Had some time to take afternoon nap as well. So I very much geared up in the evening. Uh, Thought I'll make a video and put this energy into some production. Why not? So what's up with everybody? Uh, uh, okay. I don't mind making these random videos and brainstorming new ideas. It's all part of life. The fucking part of life. Life ain't that bad. Can't complain. Uh, I haven't gone for the movies recently. Like it's been quite some time since a movie that might have interested me has been released out there. I'm very particular about my choice in movies. Uh, yeah, I've been to a lot of movies where I'm all by myself in the theater, accompanied by just very few people. Because I go on my own and I just go. I prefer day timings. I prefer day timings, so I get done with the I get done with the movie. And I'm back home on time. Uh, so public transport is not an issue. I don't like to take my car outside, like I told you before in my previous video. It's a fucking mess out there. It's like fucking headache, stressful, too stressful. Never mind, my life is still good. I fucking used to do always. So with everybody. Yeah, I guess there was this movie coming out in December that I'm curious to watch. It was a bad. I think there is a anime. There is an anime movie coming out of Lord of the Rings part. I'm not sure if it's a prequel or if it's a sequel uh, to the Hobbits or Lord of the Rings series. Uh, but there was some interesting movie coming out in December around Christmas New Year's. So excuse me, guys. So I think I'm gonna give it a try once the movie is out. I'm gonna go on my own and probably get back to you guys about it, how the movie was. Oh, yeah. Oh, and then same old with me, guys. Nothing much, just same old. I don't have any recent plans to go out of the city. I don't have any recent plans. A lot of things to take care of first. Uh, Never know though. Never fucking know. I don't mind like packing my days at the last and just leaving next day. So what's up with everybody? I guess that's it for right now, guys. I think that's it for right now. I just wanted to bring up a couple of articles in this video and give them a try, and uh, I hope like you will like these uh, article. You like these videos about more statistics, about more articles, about more details. Uh, I'm sure it's helpful to people out there in so many ways. Uh, okay, so that's it for right now, guys. It's time to go. I'll connect with you guys pretty soon. Maybe around Christmas, New Year. Uh, Too many parties out there. Yeah, around this time of the year. Just because of good weather and all the parties happening, all the festive season, uh, all the festive season um, enthusiasm in people. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for right now, guys. I'll connect with you guys pretty soon. But that's it for right now. Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.